next thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to make a human head. If you choose that one, you get a ball, you put it in your hand, and you put your thumb in, pinch it around just a little bit, not too much, because we want the walls thick. On a human, our nose is exactly in the center of our head. It's not way up high, it's not way down low. Between my chin and my top of my head, right in the center is my nose. I'm going to take two hands like this and I'm going to go pinch, pinch. But then I'm going to go pinch this way too. Okay, a little bit of water. Smooth, smooth. Okay, make it a nice nose. Always go up under the nose and go like this. See? Flat underneath the nose, just like this. Okay. The eyes are right there, right in the middle. Okay. Your ears are between the eye and the nose. You're going to pinch an ear like this, an ear like this. Out. And for a mouth, I use two fingers, just like this. And I put it right in together, two fingers. Open it, 2 fingers worth. And then I push it up. You can do all kinds of things with this. I could take the end of my tool and give them nostril holes. One here and one there. See? I could give him some eyebrows by pushing down on this tool and lifting up, putting an eyebrow there. Either draw it in of an eyebrow. I would definitely roll. Hey, you can be a happy guy, or you could be a sad guy. I want my guy to be happy. Oh, he's got to be happy. I don't want him frowning. There we go. He's happy. See? I could make a little tiny ball. Take a ball. Always make the eyeballs the same exact size. You don't want to have one eyeball bigger than the other. And you roll it around and around. Score. Score the other one. Score inside the human eye. Score. Little slurry. On there. On there. In the hole of the eyeball. Over there in the other eye of the eye. Hold your eyeball and stick it in. And stick it in. Oh, he's got eyes now. I want you to see this. I'm going to give him a pupil. Right there and right there. There's a pupil. Okay, he's got even nostril holes. So basically what you can do is then you'd smooth it. Okay, so the first thing I did was pinched out the nose, and I made the two boing right there, the holes for the eyes. I made balls and connected them in there. I can draw on my eyebrows, and I took 2 fingers and went in there, and then I pushed the chin up and it closed it. And I want my guy to be happy. There he is. If I ever want to open his mouth up where he loves to talk, I can really open that mouth up by putting tools in there. He's got his cheeks. He's got his ears. He's so cute. Okay, the last thing you'd want to do, of course, on your human is put a shroud on him because he's Egyptian and they like a covering over their head. Very, very ornate, very decorative cloth. And of course, you would use a rolling pin, slats, and just roll out a rectangle and drape it right over here like that, okay? Let's move on to the last one, the baboon. Okay, the baboon is, you take a ball. So these are the 3 heads so far. A human, a falcon, and a jackal. Okay, the baboon. He's got a nose that goes way out, and then nostril holes at the very end of the snout. And boy, it's low. And his eyes are up here. Got big eyebrows and just hair all over the place. Okay, I got too much clay. There you go, nice and mushy. Good. Okay, so you're going to make a ball. You stick in your thumb. And to make a baboon, you need to look at how I have my thumb here, but I am really slanting this forward here at a diagonal. Do you see that? Up here at the top are 2 eyes. They are close together. Look at this. Very slanted. I need to bring out that snout really far, really far. Baboons have the biggest nose you've ever seen. Yes. And what we're doing here is we're making this snout like that. Okay? They got an eyebrow that comes up and over like that. Did you see how I just shoved that clay forward? Up and over those eyeballs? Down here, way at the end, is nostril holes. I love this tool right here. This needle tool. I just take that and go nostril, nostril. And basically that is it. But we can't. Oh, it has a snout. We can't leave it that thick. We got to take that finger in there and ram inside, hollowing it. Okay. See? I'm a baboon. Isn't that cute? Looks just like one. And what you do is you do not leave this alone. There's a lot of clay here. You got to pinch it out, get it out there to about 1/2 inch thickness. And do you notice that right here I have this open? Let's scratch this a little bit. Let's put a little bit of slip on there and close that up. Close it up. Get that over here like that. There we go. Okay, all closed, all good. Alrighty. So I got 1/2 inch thick all the way around. I've got my finger that can go way into the snout. His nose is down low and his eyes are up high. And I would put an eyeball there and an eyeball there. So if anyone wanted to make a baboon, that's what that one would look like, okay? And so then we would let this dry and get firm and really just completely smooth, really, really well. It cannot have any bumps, any flaws at all on it. It must be scored and connected only after the teacher looks at your head very, very well and looks at the jar very well, that it's firm, like leather hard. Then you put these 2 together and score them. Once they're scored, a teacher uses a sharp knife. It's this long. It's called a fetter knife, and the teacher will cut it off in a very fancy way. Look at mine. My falcon was scored on the head, and then I cut it with a fetter knife in a kind of a puzzle shape, so it will not fall off when I walk. I can walk fast. And my head won't fall off, see? Because it's connected really well.